Hey there, guys. Mike here. Mike's DVDs and Blu-rays collection is back, and I saw a movie last night, and I just had to, while the memory's fresh in my head and everything, to talk about it a little bit. Recommend it. And in fact, about a week, about a week from now, me and Gareth over at Video Tasties is going to do we're going to do a live stream, and we're going to watch it, talk about it and everything. But in when he announced that we were going to do it, it was like, man, I've never heard of that movie before. So I did some searching around, and I found a good copy of it on eBay. Now, now this was made. It was the movie. Let me just say what the movie is. The movie's called The Lady in Red. It's from 1979. It was actually produced by Roger Corman's wife at the time, Julie Corman. I mean, she's his widow now, but they were married. So Julie Corman produced this. It's got a lot of great Corman, some of the Corman crew, so to speak, has showed up in it. Really good. It just blew my mind how good it was. I was expecting it to be good, maybe a little cheesy, but essentially very interesting and good and everything, right? But I really enjoyed this movie. I really did. It was really good and exceeded my expectations and everything. But a little bit about this movie. It was directed by Louis Teague. Actually, and then John Sayles actually wrote it, and he was a writer at the time. He went on to become a writer-director and did some great movies like 8 Men Out. What's that one movie with? He did 8 Men Out, Mate One, Lone Star. Some John Sayles. He was one of the top writers back in the day. Before there was, say, people like Richard Linklater and Quentin Tarantino, different people like that there were really good writers on their own, but also writer directors and stuff. So before those guys came along, there was John Sayles and everything. And even when I was younger, I knew John Sayles put out did good stuff, movies and stuff, wrote good movies. But apparently this was an earlier one. Now watching it, I thought it was from like 1974, 75 or something, but actually it's from 1979, and really cool. It stars Pamela Sue Martin. I'm trying to think of what I saw her in last, but she looks familiar. I just can't think of her name. Also co-stars Robert Conrad. Now he plays John Dillinger in this. Now it's kind of a take on the Dillinger, the John Dillinger story, to a degree. Now it's not the main storyline, but it's in there, which is really cool. That's why I like the writing of this, and the direction is really good too. Acting is really good. I mean, it's just well made, and everything. Louise Fletcher also stars in it. From One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and now she had already done Cuckoo's Nest and everything when she had done this. This movie still just looks, maybe it's like a filter or something they use, the cinematography or something. It just looks older than it is. So let's see, what's some other things to think about. It has an uncredited role with Robert Forster in it. Now he plays a gangster, kind of an angel looking out for the Pamela Sue Martin character that you'll see later on in the movie and stuff, which I thought was really cool. Actually, and then it also co-stars Nancy Parsons, who you might know better as what was her name, Ball Breaker or whatever on Porky's, the coach, the female coach. gym coach. She's in it. Now she plays a role. She's like an evil prison warden, female, all women's prison jail. Kind of reminds me of some of the sleazy movies like Cage to Heat and stuff like that from the 80s, where But anyways, really good movie, and I'm glad we're going to go over this next week on Video Tasties with Gareth. Make sure you guys tune in. I guess I wanted to say something about it to kind of promote our live stream coming up, which is pretty cool and everything, and maybe get some people to kind of search it out and find it and watch it. And maybe you guys can get up in the comments and everything on that day and everything. But I really just wanted to recommend this movie. It was just it just blew my mind, really, because when you get something in your head and you're thinking, okay, Roger Corman. Roger Corman's a good filmmaker. Don't get me wrong, but he used to turn them out like hotcakes, man. Just turn them into one after another. But this has to be one of his very best movies he ever made. Now, it's got to be in the top 10, top 20 for sure. And just underrated, really. I'm just really shocked that I've never really heard of this movie. Nobody's really talked about it too much, and it's really good. I actually found a double feature DVD, Roger Corman Classics or something. It's got a Big Bad Mama, the first one on there. It's a double disc and stuff, and I enjoyed it much more than Big Bad Mama. Big Mama, it's a good one. Okay, it's Cloris Leachman and everything. It's a good movie and everything. It's got a lot of humor in it and stuff. But this Lady in Red really just stuck out, and really enjoyed it. And just from the get-go, I mean, it just takes turns that you don't, you're not expecting it. You're expecting it to be one way and everything, and man, it's just good. So yeah, everybody turn out for it. I mean, the storyline is about this girl. She's kind of abused at home. She runs away, basically. She gets mixed up in this bank robbery, and then from there she's on her own because she her dad just beats her. She lives on a farm, and she kind of gets mixed up with some gangsters briefly, and then she ends up doing everything from doing dancing, 10 cent a dance thing. This takes place during the Great Depression. I want to say 1934. Just from some of the movies that at her local theater now she goes to. Now she wants to go to Hollywood. She wants to be a star. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Pearl movie, X and Pearl and Maxine, kind of this. But she's not a killer or anything. But it just kind of reminds me of that starstruck girl. And she ends up doing dancing, which ends up into slight prostitution. She ends up working in a let's say a brothel, and everything, where Louise Fletcher is actually the madam and everything. But so it has that storyline going, right? And then she meets this guy who would keep kind of showing up to the brothel, and they strike up a friendship, and she's thinking this guy's weird, blah blah blah. But they start hanging out. They go out on dates and everything, and you're watching, and you're thinking, wow, this is hey, he's not a weirdo. There isn't anything else attached to him, like you're not gonna expect him. He's not gonna like kill her or anything crazy like that. But he ends up dating this girl, and they fall in love, and they're going to go off to California. But it turns out that the whole time that's John Dillinger, and she didn't know it. She didn't know anything about him and what he did and everything. But he's kind of on the down low from the mob, and he's wanting to kind of get out of the mob and just go off to California and stuff. But he's a wanted, one of the most wanted gangsters in America during that time. And so it kind of moves, the story's moving along, some stuff happened. I'm going to tell you everything, but it also shows the famous gun down in Chicago at the movie theater when John Dillinger got, shot down and killed and everything. But and then she finds out, oh, it's John Dillinger. He lied to me, and so she cooks up this they cook up this bank robbery heist thing. I don't know. I don't want to tell you everything, guys. It's really good. It really is good. It moves along at a great pace. It's just well acted. A lot of the co-stars are really good. The writing is really good. The direction's great, and everything. And it's just, I'm just surprised it's not better well known. So I don't know. But anyways, guys, that's it. That's just in a nutshell. I do recommend this. The Lady in Red, 1979, produced by Julie Corman, Roger Corman's wife. So yeah, it's very Corman-esque, but not completely like that. But you know what I mean. If you're a fan of Roger Corman, you've never heard of this, you got to watch it. What's that guy, Dick Miller? He shows up in it, like, he was in the Gremlins and Little Shop of Horrors or whatever. A Roger Corman alumni. Plus some other ones show up in there. It's really good. But yeah, it's just well acted, real good. I really enjoyed it, and I will watch it again and stuff. So tune in on the, I believe it's the 17th, Wednesday the 17th, I believe. It's next week. Video Tasties. 4 p.m. Eastern Time in the U.S. Me and Gareth are going to live stream it. We're going to talk about it and everything. So I thought I'd give you guys a chance to maybe discover this movie, catch up on it and stuff before we show it and everything. Because somebody might say, well, Gareth is doing Lady in Red. I won't watch it. I don't know what that is. I won't watch it. But anyways, it's good, guys. Check it out. Tune in to the live stream. You can tune out, but tune in to the live stream on Video Tasties. Anyways, guys, I'm Mike. Just want to do a quick little review, just a recommendation, and also I just wanted to say check out our live stream, Video Tasties with Gareth, and I will see you guys later.